Oops, wrong thing. You'd think that I would have done this enough times. I might actually remember what the fuck I was doing. But nope, I never learn. Okay, so we are finally starting Resident Evil 1. Hello everybody and welcome to another Blood High Gaming. Tonight we will finally be starting Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil. And hopefully I don't take too fucking long on this. I will not lie, I am probably going to be using a walkthrough as some of the things, like if you go into the wrong room at the wrong time, you can completely throw off the game and like ruin it. And I did not mean to load. I meant new game. So because of that, I'm probably going to be using a walkthrough just to make sure that I'm going to the right places at the right time. Okay, I'm gonna go for easy. And let's play as Jill. Let's do classic Jill.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
Where's Kevin?
We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
Oh dang, they ganged up on him fast. Oh, sure, now it fires. Oh, no. Okay. I was like, well, that's chipped.
Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going? Chris, this way.
Okay, so Wesker, Barry, Chris, and Jill.
Make for that mansion!
The hell? Enter the survival horror.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know what Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp. A dining room. I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Oh.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Okay. Gotta remember how to shoot in this one, because I am not going to spend the next freaking 5 episodes going, how do I shoot? Like I did last time. That is fucking creepy. Is he dead? Nope. Nope, not dead. Now I think he's dead. I think. Okay, it's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. Anything else over here? No? Okay.
is it?
Hey.
Look out! It's a monster!
Hello.
Let me take care of it.
Hello.
What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Okay. Sweet. Whoops. Might help if I paid attention. My bad. The fuck? Didn't I kill that guy?
I make that noise cause you laugh at it laugh.
Cause it sounds weird. It's like so weird on your ears.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea. Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on?
Maybe
around
because
here?
it just
I
ran
can't
up the
figure
stairs
it
and ran
out.
back down. But
Same here.
you don't know
Chris
that.
and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately.
Your
I'll
voice
investigate the
reminds
dining
me of a girl I knew
Okay,
named
then,
Valerie.
I'll try the door on the other side.
This
Really?
mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Jill has a nice butt.
It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna even argue with that.
I may need it.
I've noticed
Listen.
that a few times.
If something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so now since we've actually like started the game,
Jack and
let's
Jill
take
fell down a
that.
hill and ate $1 bill.
Well, I think that's a much happier ending. Never heard it like that before. Man, that must have been one lucky fall. Sorry, every time it transfers data, it's like transferring to my Resident Evil account, and so it like stops the video streaming for a second, but it comes back, so we're good. Or at least it says it does. I don't know if it actually does, but I already took care of you. Already got that. I don't trust that guy. It's just gonna pop up out of nowhere. I just know it. Don't trust it. Damn
You were almost a Jill Sanich.
it.
I don't know anything else that rhymes with hill.
Till, Dill, Will, Kill, Mill, Sill. There's probably way more. Nil, as in like none. Phil.
Jill.
Jill. Of course, Jack and Jill, it would kind of be bad to rhyme Jill with Jill.
Laugh.
There are all these like random bodies lying everywhere and I just do not trust them.
Jack and Jill fell to Jill at the top of the hill.
That was definitely different. And it works. Definitely
I made
works.
it work.
Oh yeah. How many of these can we... Okay. The max is 3. We're taking note of that. See a corpse immediately in front of you. Examine an item. From the status screen, select an item and then select the examine command. The details of the item will be displayed. I'm guessing that it's probably telling us that we should examine that. What do you think? The arrowhead looks like it can be removed. What do you know, it can.
Jack and Jill tried to kill a man named Bill.
There you go. Dark nursery rhymes. There you go. Well, I mean, Jack and Jill is already pretty dark if you actually think about it.
Finally thought of a morbid one.
Technically, Jack and Jill, the original, is morbid too. Because, I mean, back in those days, crown did not mean, like, crown like what we think of, what, like, the hat that a king wears. Back in those days, it was actually considered your head. So, technically, it's already, as is, Jack and Jill fell down, went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down, broke his head open, and Jill came tumbling after. In other words, she probably broke her head open, too. Enough of that, my bad. I'm getting very distracted, I'm sorry. Actually, if you look through a lot of the... Fun fact, if you look through the original, like, nursery rhymes, practically any of them, they're all pretty fucking morbid. The problem is trying to find the original ones nowadays. Do we want the dagger? Yes, we want the dagger. Emergency evade. Using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind. To equip a defensive item, go to the status screen and then select an item from the defensive item menu. Then select the equip command. If your defensive item mode is set to manual in the control settings, you must press L2 to use the defensive item. Is he still alive? Oh. I was like, where'd he go? Either that, or he was one very vocal dead zombie. Of course, technically, I mean, I guess he's dead anyway, and he's pretty vocal, so there's that. Try not to think too hard. Oops. Guess that doesn't work yet. That was weird. That was such a weird sound.
LOL. What up?
Not much, just playing this. Chilling and killing zombies. You know, the usual. Oh.
Laugh.
Okay. We can use this one. Stone statue with a hole where the eyes should be. Stone statue with holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. He looks just absolutely terrified. A stone statue with a hole where the nose should be. And that poor guy I don't even know. A stone statue with a hole where the mouth should be.
I never actually get to experiment with Siri cause all other streamers say to stop spamming, and then there's you who laughs at the noises.
Well, you're not really spamming though. I mean, you do it like every now and then. I mean, that to me isn't really spamming. Believe me, I've had spam before. That's not spam. I know people who are very good at spam. That's not spam. Title: The Book of Curses.
Yeah, I try not to do real spam.
There's a key embedded on the back cover. Will you remove it? Yes! Yay! We got a key! And a pretty book. A book of curses. Ooh. The Four Masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. I've never heard it that way before. I've heard speaks no evil, hears no evil, sees no evil. Never heard smells no evil. Can you smell evil? Okay, Can you imagine just being like over near like one of those infamous serial killers or something, and it's like smells like evil. I'm sorry, that's terrible, but could you like imagine just being like smells evil? Are you evil? A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, a mask that sees no evil, a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. Then
Make you smell like dead babies sniff.
Right? That's so terrible, but I mean, right? When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. I mean, it kind of brings into question, like, you know, like, if you can smell evil, it's like you go up to Jeffrey Dahmer and it's like, you smell like fried people. Why do you smell like fried people? Why do you know what fried people smells like? I don't know. You know? Like, could you imagine that conversation?
LOL.
Okay. Let's go the other way. Yay!
The smelling evil person never admitted to not being evil themselves.
Right? It brings into question, it's like, okay, if you can smell evil, then how do you know what evil even smells like? Methinks the lady does protest a little too much.
Because you smell like me, D.
Right? Ah, get off me. How did that not take you down the first time? You got a knife behind your eye socket, like, what? I get that you're a zombie, but I mean, come on. It's gotta at least account for a, like, really splitting headache.
I kinda want to play Skyrim.
You should play it. It's a map. It's a map. It's
I don't
a map.
own it.
It's a map. It's a map. Oh. Yeah, that could complicate things just a little. Okay. We can't go out this way. We can't go back out the way that we came because, like I said, if you go certain places at certain times, it can cause the entire thing to mess up. Like, I had to completely restart because I accidentally went into the wrong
Do you
room,
remember me,
got
Shay?
the wrong thing. Yes, of course I do. From Instagram. Wait, there's something back here. Maybe it's the next one. It's the next one. I know what I'm doing, I just don't know which one I'm doing it to. Yay! Okay. Ooh. That was weird.
My sister bought me a sword. She made a terrible mistake.
Oh really? Wait, what
You're
was
running
the...
into walls, lol.
Oh yeah. I do that in real life too. I run into all sorts of walls. This is why I was a bit surprised when, you know, they said that I was a decent ballerina. I was like, yeah, right. I trip over my own feet trying to walk across the room, but yeah, I'm a graceful, pretty ballerina. Uh-huh. 'Cause that's totally a thing. Let's see, where are we supposed to go?
Laugh.
Take the metal door. What do we have right now? Oh geez, we're pretty full. Gotta grab the chemical though. I don't think we have to grab anything else. I can grab one of these red herbs so that way we can combine it. The one problem that I have with this game versus the Resident Evil 0 is that Resident Evil 0, if you pick something up and you're like, oh crap, I don't have the room for it, or I need to pick this up, you can put it back down. In this one, you can't do that. Once you got it, you got it. Until you either come to an item chest or until you use it yourself, which sucks. Oh, that had to be a bathroom, didn't it? I am always thinking, every single time that I see a scene like this, with the bathtub full of water and it asks you, do you want to pull the plug? All I can ever think of is that scene in Saw, where he, like, before he even realizes what's going on, he drains the tub and the key just goes right down the fucking drain. He could have escaped within like 2 fucking seconds had he not drained the fucking tub. So every time they're like, do you want to pull the plug? I'm like, do I have to? Like, what if that's my escape? Saw has taught me things.
Pulls your sanity.
I probably shouldn't have gone into this room. I don't know which. Oh. Oh no, this is right. Head through the other door, you'll be in a room with a typewriter. And I'm going to have to use a herb in order to get out of here. Yes, we'll take that. Use it, just so we have a free space. This was one of the places that I royally fucked up on. should stop. Or do a scene or something. Fuck. Did I die? I died. Of course I fucking died. It's okay, we can fix this. I might have had to go to the other door, but I thought that that would just take me into the previous room. Oh, no, I forgot. See, and this is what I mean. I royally fucked up the first time that I played that part. And it's affecting my thinking because, like, oh jeez, I have to do all of it all over again, don't I? Oh shit. Okay, let's see. We have to go up here. I royally fucked up the first time. And I don't know if I went into the wrong room or I did the wrong thing in the wrong order or what it was. But basically, the first time that I ever did that part, ever, I went to the first door, and of course it told me that it couldn't be opened. So then I went to the second door, and it just took me back into the same room. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to take you into, it's not supposed to take you into the same room. It's supposed to actually take you, or it's actually supposed to tell you that it's locked, and then it's supposed to go into a cutscene. But that was the first time that I ever did it, so I messed it up, and now it, like, that's what I was thinking was like, oh well, last time I went through there, it took me, the last time I did this, it took me back into that room, so I'm not supposed to go through there. And in all actuality, I was. I apologize. I was supposed to go through that. I was supposed to go to that door, and then it would tell me that it was locked. This shouldn't take as long since I know what I'm doing. Also might help you know the fact that I'm not getting distracted with my little fun facts that nobody actually cares about or needs to know. Oops. Yes, we have any Look at that, we're already almost caught up. It took us like 30 minutes before, only took us like 5 minutes now. Really? You gotta load? Actually, that was my fault. I noticed that we needed to load earlier and I didn't. Fuck that window, it made me jump. Oh crap, I forgot I'm supposed to move it this way. Look at that, now we have plenty of room for the chemical. Yay. Is there anything else we need over here? No? Let's go ahead and grab a red herb to mix with that green. So we have at least some health. We can go ahead and skip some cutscenes since we've already seen them. Make things go at least a little quicker. I know that these in-between scenes we can't really get rid of or do anything with, but we can at least do that much, right? Now you can see how it's supposed to go.
Oh God.
There we
What do
go.
I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Oof, that was close. My phone evidently felt like it needed to say something to that matter.
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks.
Right?
But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Damn it. That one's dead, but there's another one clearly. This is where we can get rid of some stuff. Oops. Let's see. Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection: incineration and destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find yourself. Definitely put that in here. Oops. No. Crap.
Hi again.
Whoops. Hello. Did you leave? For a little bit? Okay, I need to... evidently need to leave with 3 extra spots, so we will combine that with that. Can grab
Dog
that.
disconnected.
Ah, it happens. I understand.
Horrible connection.
Oops. Okay, let's go ahead and take the ink ribbon just for a second so we can save. Yes. We probably won't be able to play too much longer, but we can, since we have the save room here, we can continue and come back. Drop the ink ribbon back in there, and it says to have 3 open. No zombie.
I want to live in this mansion.
Right? It's really pretty, I think, anyway. But, you know, I like dilapidated old houses. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mud is always hanging around the 2nd floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near the damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. Hello. Welcome to the stream. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is
Which
concealed
Resident Evil
inside.
you playing?
The first one. We're finally on Resident Evil 1. You're the only person I can trust with this, of course. You'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain items that you've always wanted to get. Remember that certain item you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I might just be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. Okay. Botany. Uses of medicinal herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are a native of the Arklay Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. The green herb recovers physical strength. The blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We will outline the effects of red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own, for true knowledge is only acquired through experience. And we have the lighter. Awesome. So now we can go back, put some of these things away, get the canteen, burn a few zombies. Ouch. Let's see, what can we put away? We can put away the dog whistle for right now. If the zombies are even still out there, we can burn them. Now we can put the canteen back. While we're here, let's save again so we don't get stuck in a loop.
Barry.
Jill, got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
Alright then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
Acid shells.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
Is this your first time playing?
Second. I did practice playing it for this stream to be sure that I could even actually beat it. Oh, nice. For fuel down here.
Safest safe room in history.
There it is. Awesome. Okay, while we're in here, we can go ahead and grab what we need to. I have to laugh at the fact that she has a, nah, we don't need the broken shotgun. I have to laugh at the fact that she has the, she has a freaking taser to go up against the zombies. Like, love that. Absolutely love that. Because there's nothing funnier than watching, you know, some zombie go as it gets electrocuted. Good thing these zombies aren't Frankenstein. They'd get charged from that. Let's go ahead.
0 done, now
Burn these.
doing 1, nice.
Yep. After we get done with 1, then we're gonna do 2. We're gonna see where we're at when we're done with 2. And then Might help if you, you know, not burn yourself. Just a thought. But yeah, we got at 0 done. We're doing this one, and then after this one, we're gonna do 2. And then after 2, we'll see where we are as far as for 3, since 3 is coming out. And if 3 still isn't out, then we'll if 3 still isn't out, then we'll play 4. We'll just come back to 3 when it comes out. But we'll kind of see where that, or when that happens, because like with this game, honestly, with 0, I did not expect to get done with it that fast. I thought that it would take a little longer.
Anytime, apart from 6. Yak. Woo, I made it.
Yeah, I've my biggest concern, I'm not gonna lie, the one that I am scared of playing the most, and part of the reason why I'm sitting here practicing to even make sure that I can even beat them, is I have never managed to get through 7. So I'm like terrified that I'll get through these, and then I'll get to 7 and I'll be like, oh crap, you know?
Seven was awesome. Totally saved the series in my opinion.
See, I wasn't such a big fan of 7. I mean, I haven't made it all the way through it, but it was very different from the entire Resident Evil series. And I mean, it wasn't necessarily that it was bad, it was just that it was not what I was expecting. I think it kind of caught everybody off guard. I think that because of the whole PT Silent Hill thing, that they changed their style a lot because of that. And I don't know. The other thing was one of the biggest complaints that I had was that there was a lot of sneaking. And it's not that, like I said, it's not like that it necessarily ruined the game or anything, but it was just, Resident Evil has always been, let's shoot the zombies, not, okay, I'm gonna sneak past this person, you know? So I
understand what you are saying. It
Yeah.
felt very different, but to me Capcom had 2 choices at this time. Continue the over-the-top action or
Oops. Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, from what I have played of it, I
cut off,
enjoy
haha.
it. Yeah, I still read it. I still read it. But I mean, yeah, whoops, wrong way. Yeah, I like I said it, but from what I have played, it is and from what I've seen, it's still a good game. It's still Resident Evil, which, I mean, is more than I can say for a lot of the games that, you know, people have brought back or whatever, you know, but it just really threw me off. It threw me for a spin, and I forgot the fucking dog whistle.
What do you hope from Ferrari 8? I'm interested in your opinion. LOL, I had to find something that explains where the ship and the new experiment girl came from.
Right? I had to find a YouTube video that told me, that kind of explained, because I was like, well, of course you know that, never mind. I'm like sitting here explaining to you, and you all know because it was you who found the video, so. It's kind of, I don't think I really should have an opinion, or that my opinion really matters. I mean, to be honest, to be completely and totally honest, which I have been since I started this series, this is my first time actually playing through these games. The last playthrough that I played of Resident Evil 1 was my very first complete playthrough of Resident Evil 1. It was actually the first time I had ever picked up Resident Evil 1. I got introduced to Resident Evil by one of my best friends, and he was obsessed with Resident Evil.
LOL, you hope Leon in Ray 8.
Yeah, I will definitely say that. I do have some hopes as far as characters, like who we get to see, stuff like that, damn it. I can't even get away from you. I do have some hopes as far as like who we get to see, what storylines, as far as characters continue, what relationships we get to see develop a little more. I am pissed off at this fucking dog right now. I am very excited to see like the relationships develop and stuff like that. As far as actual storyline, it would kind of be hard for me to be like, oh yeah, I hope that we get to see, you know, like this finally explained, or that finally explained, or, you know, I can't really say that because personally, okay, I don't care about the fucking window. Personally, I don't know about the storyline so much. Because as I said, I've played Resident Evil 6 all the way through. I've played a little more than half.
Later, going back to work.
Okay. Have fun. I have played a little over half of Resident Evil 4, but and I played or watched my best friend play all of Veronica Codex. So I mean, it's like I know some of those things, but I don't really know. And of course, I played through Resident Evil Revelations and Revelations 2. Obviously, you saw that. Wait, what am I discarding?
I want it to be horrific. Simple. I'm a big fan of horror and I'm not so bothered as to why I am there in the game. I just want it to feel Lee.
Oops. My thing keeps not wanting to cooperate and it's pissing me off. See, I would like to see, more horror. I will admit, I would like to see more horror. That was one thing that I do have to agree with you majorly on with 7, is I like the jump scares. I like the scare the living
the
crap
dog
out of
whistle
me.
is useless now, so would you like to discard it?
Thank you. I'll just put it in my thing. I kind of after I said no, I was kind of like, you realize it was just saying that you're done with that. I had one of those moments where I was like, duh, you dumbass. But yeah, I would definitely like to see more horror. I'd like to see more horror games in general. I am so, like, starving for scary games. There aren't that very many scary games for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. It's depressing, to be honest. So for Resident Evil to bring back the horror aspect, the jump scares, I want that. I think that would be great. I do want to see more characters. I want to see more of Leon and Ada. Especially. I'd kind of like to see more of Chris. Other than that, not really any requests as far as characters. But yeah, I'd definitely love more scary.
There is a delay in messages being played, so I'm really sorry about them interrupting you while you are talking.
Oh, you're totally fine. I understand. I get it. You're not a problem. Yeah, you're totally fine. Don't worry. I get it. But yeah, just as far as like storyline, I can't really say that I even deserve to have an opinion as far as that. I am fairly new to gaming, and I am very new to the Resident Evil series. To be completely honest, and this is a level of honesty that I haven't really disclosed before. I did I played this because I played this because of the obvious release of Resident Evil 3, but I also played this because the anniversary of my best friend's passing is coming up, and it was his favorite series, so because of that, I kind of feel closer when I'm playing it. And I have been really depressed lately, so it's helped with that.
That's really nice of you. Respect.
Yeah, so I'm being completely honest with everybody. When it comes to Resident Evil, I don't know jack shit. Like, I'm playing it because I knew somebody who was obsessed with it, and one of the few memories that I have was of him playing this. So okay,
Just enjoyed it. Don't worry about when you got into the series. It's never too late to become a fan, haha.
Yep, that is very true. Well, and I've always, I will admit, from the day that he introduced it to me, I've been a fan. The first game that he ever played around me was Resident Evil 4, and the second that I saw Leon, I was hooked. Oh, jeez, I remember where I'm supposed to go now. And I just went right past it.
I am a very late fan of Final Fantasy.
Oh, jeez, I haven't even played Final Fantasy.
Leon. Virtual dude gets more chicks than I ever will, haha.
Didn't you know that's how it works? That's how it works. Fictional characters. We love fictional characters. I mean, look at practically every Whovian, every Star Wars fan, there's always a fictional character that everybody's in love with.
Meet the Crimson Heads, zombies on steroids.
Right? I hate them. Thank you.
Yet I must admit Jill is waifu material.
And see, I am not ashamed to admit that, honestly, you are very right. Like I said, I was playing Resident Evil Revelations, can't remember, I think 2? No, 1 is the one that Jill is in. I was playing that one, and I was saying there, she was like running, and of course they have you like right behind her, and I was like, dude, her butt is amazing. I have it. What are you talking about? Shouldn't I have it? Isn't that what I just picked up? No, that was armor, wasn't it? Let me see. Yeah, that was armor. That wasn't helmet. My bad. I'm sorry. I jumped ahead. I assumed.
The actual reason I have a 4K television. Haha.
Right? Okay, now we can go down the stairs.
The movies were directed by a guy in my city.
Oh,
I
wow.
apologize on his behalf.
I can't say much. My best friend and I used to watch the movies like a bunch. He said that it kind of drove him crazy that they were like nothing like the actual games. But at the same time, he liked them as their own separate thing. I always thought that they were cool. I am starting to really get what he was talking about, though, that it's like, yeah, they're not really like this at all. No. Like, they may have moments, but...
On the bright side, Netflix are releasing a pure horror Resident Evil series this year.
Really? Oh my god, I'm so happy. Am I going the right way? I hope I'm going the right way. I have no idea. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way.
I did the knife-only run on this game. It put extra hairs on my chest.
Man, I can't. I couldn't do that. For a second there, that guy looked like Billy. I'll take that. Okay.
You think she would be used to corpses by now?
Right? Of course, this is pretty... I mean, this is the first Resident Evil, so I mean...
What happened? You're wounded.
Probably not as used to it as she is later on.
Is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's save Richard, and then after we save Richard, we can probably find a save room and call it a night. I wanted to give it a little bit more time since
Corpses
I had to...
are boring by Nemesis.
Yeah, I kind of figured that, you know, they kind of get used to it. I kind of wanted to give us a little extra time since I spent like the first 30 minutes going, where am I? Where am I? And then when I finally, you know, made it through, then I had to... Oh, I didn't like the sound of that. That creak. Ugh. Creepy. You know what? I'm gonna put the knife away because I like never fucking use it. So it's just taking up space.
Lol. Same about the knife.
Well, I mean, it's like why even have it? It's just taking space if I'm not gonna fucking use it. And I don't use the knife. In the other games, like, I will, but... Oh, I'm glad that you found me. I forgot to tell you that, yeah, I got back on Twitter. I've had it, but I got back on, so I added it to my thing. Okay, let's save Richard.
Here, Richard. I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Haha cool, I post half English half Japanese so I might be an annoying person on your feed though.
That actually sounds really cool, one. And two, you're literally the only person on my feed, so...
Hurt?
There's that.
I'm okay. The others...
Okay, Oh, shit! Add insult to injury, you know. Stab you in the eye and shoot you in the gut. That should do it. If one didn't, the other will.
Don't be ashamed of being awesome, Katana.
I totally agree.
Ha thanks Johnny.
I think that is totally cool. I'm still trying to teach myself French, so I mean, hey, you know another language? That is awesome. I think it is so cool to be bilingual. Being able to speak, read, write other languages, it's
I heard French was really tough.
amazing.
How you getting on with it?
I've been doing okay. I'm better with writing it and reading it than I am speaking it. Not speaking it, because I tend to like butcher, because it's one of those things where I kind of have to retrain my brain a little bit. I took choir many years of my life, and they always told you never be nasally. And of course, the French language has a lot of nasal
so many
in it.
accents in French, right?
Yeah. And I mean, like, there's a lot of nasally in it, and, or at least, yeah, and so, like, I have some problems trying to get that nasal sound behind it, and it just, so I'm doing decent, but as far as the speaking stuff, I'm still a little behind. But I can read it and write it pretty well. Okay. So, whoops. There you go. Yay, I did it right. Oh, to whom those who disturb my sleep, something. My bad. I forget sometimes that I'm supposed to be reading. A mysterious box. Yes, let's take the jewelry box. Can we open it? There's a design of a sun and moon. On the plate it says, "Sunshine will awaken me." There's a switch. Will you press the switch? Did I not press the switch? Did I press the switch? Nothing's happening. Probably have to put something somewhere. Obviously. Yeah. Probably have to put the... Oh. Maybe not. Oh, okay. There we go. And there's a mask inside. It's a death mask without eyes, nose, or mouth. So we got the first of our death masks. Now we can go back to the save room, and I believe that is where we will call it for tonight. We actually got a pretty decent ways in. Especially considering our setback, our little setback in the beginning. Sorry. But I think we made up for it. I left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Barry. Okay, that is not just some bullets, Barry. That is not just ammo.
Yeah, you have a nice supply. You're in a good position to clear this up well.
Oh, wow. Whoops. Might need that.
Oh, Barry, you beauty.
Right? We're good for a while. Okay.
Been
Skitter.
busy, Jackie birthday coming.
Aww. Oh yeah, I forgot. I feel terrible. It was... When is it? I'm trying to remember. It's some day that we're not streaming. It's like a Tuesday, I think. Okay. I think we did pretty good for tonight. What do you guys think? Okay, so I'm gonna call it there. Thank you, everyone.
Tomorrow.
That's what I was wondering. I was honestly, like, it sounds like I'm just like, oh yeah, I knew that. But I was actually sitting there in my head going, it's tomorrow, isn't it? That's why I was like, it's a Tuesday. Am I right? Because, like, I was like, I want to say tomorrow. But I doubt that it, like, as soon as I say tomorrow, then I'm going to make myself look stupid. So I'll just say Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Tell Jackie I said happy birthday. And on Wednesday, maybe I will do some terrible singing for Jackie. Or I could do it now, but Jackie's not here. So make sure that Jackie gets on Wednesday, okay? I'll do some very terrible singing. And everybody, all my subscribers and everybody will just be like, oh shit, and unsubscribe as fast as they can. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on social media. All the links should be in the description, or not the links, but all the names should be in the description down below, and for my actual channel description thingamajig. I am proud to announce that not only did we make it to 120 subscribers last time, but I got up practically the next morning and found that not only had we hit 120 subscribers, overnight we had gained 4 more subscribers. So we are now up to 124 subscribers, and I am so happy. So I want to tell you all thank you again so much for subscribing, for continuing to come. I want to say thank you to my regulars who come pretty regularly and talk to me and get involved in the games. I want to say thank you to everybody who watches, everybody who subscribed. I mean, you guys are all just so great. I found a post the other day, actually yesterday, from my memories, that it had a picture, and I was talking about how I made it to 4 subscribers, and I was so happy because I had hit 4 subscribers after just a month. And I was kind of shocked and laughing to myself because when I started this channel in 2017, January of 2017, I was so excited in February of 2017 when I had 4 subscribers. If you had told me back then that I would actually have 124 subscribers, I'd be like, yeah, you're funny. In fact, there were a few friends who were like, oh, you'll get subscribers. And I was like, yeah, no, not me. So I want to thank you all, because obviously it wouldn't be possible without all of you. And I love you guys so much. So anyway, enough of my babbling. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that. So thank you everybody for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on social media, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. We get it. And as always, sweet nightmares, everybody.